Welcome to What's Your Story, where we, Jaime Marco,
and Stan Brown,
delve into the extraordinary lives of everyday people.
Listen in as we uncover the unique tales that shape who we are,
one story at a time.
Hey, let's get ready to explore today's story.
Let's do it.
Something's up with Zoom today.
Much better.
There we go.
Hello.
So will you say that because we've been having technical problems today?
I feel pretty good.
Oh, that's good for you, but I hate when technical things happen. But what's interesting is that we're having technical problems because we are not in our normal space. We're on site doing a special podcast today.
I'm not sure I have a normal space.
Oh my gosh.
I'm working on it. It's a work in progress.
I should teach you the yes and game that's done in improv where you just build off of something, you don't negate.
We don't have time now. Yes, we don't have any time now.
So today we have a very special place. So listener, today we are supplementing some other episodes that we're airing not on a regular day. We're going to add in, we're going to drop some special spots, but specifically because we get to speak with a pretty special person today, and it's going to be part of our legacy series that we're doing. Do you want to tell the listeners what that's about?
Its legacy series is talking to people that are a little advanced in age, who've seen a lot more than we have, give a retrospective of their life, some questions, see where it takes us. Today we're meeting Sandy, who's 100-year-old, actually going to be 100 years old February 1st.
Yeah.
I've not met her yet, but a fairly accomplished lady. And this series is going to be like a box of chocolates.
Yeah.
And if you culture, you know what that means. We never know what we're going to get.
Well, what's incredible is that, so she was born in 1925, and it'll be interesting to see what she wants to focus on when it comes to her story.
The best part for me in my advanced age is if you want to feel young, you need to hang out.
You're done.
That looks great.
We're recording. Well, first of all, thank you for doing this with us.
Well, good morning. Good morning.
Nice
And
to
thank
see
you
you.
for this wonderful, what can I say? My life.
We didn't even bring
That's
food.
my
No
life.
food.
Well, I'd love to, first of all, so it's Sandy, correct?
Sandy Klein.
Sandy Klein.
Yes. Yes.
And Sandy, you have a pretty big birthday coming up in February. Is that correct?
February 1, exactly.
Okay. And you will
And it will be my 100th birthday.
Wow, this.
amazing. So you were born in 1925.
That's right. That's right.
Wow.
Can I get some of this good juju stuff on me? Okay.
Well, I'm going to start off by asking this question. That is incredible. There's probably not a lot of people that live to say they lived
As a
100.
matter of fact, I never knew anybody until I came here. And I kept saying, how many people could be 100 years old? But I'm
Yeah.
meeting them. They're alive.
Amazing.
We are.
So what would you say is the secret to such an incredible life?
Stubbornness.
No.
Oh, then my husband's going to live to 100.
This wasn't about marriage.
No. No, actually, he had to wait for me to grow up because he was a little older than I.
Okay.
And he was drafted.
Which war was this? World War II? Yeah, okay.
Oh, wow.
And he was in Schenectady, and I was in the Bronx, rather. By that time, we moved to the Bronx, and I was a hostess at USO, and that's how we met at Temple Emmanuel
A social?
in New York City.
Wow. So you were born in Brooklyn in 1925.
Yes.
So when was the last time that you were in Brooklyn?
As a matter of fact, my great son has a great grandson. And at that time, it was a bar mitzvah for two children. My son has a son and a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And this was their wedding, their bar mitzvah. And that's why we went down about 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
4 years ago. And the children were bar mitzvahed. So that's brought me back to Brooklyn.
How old are your kids?
Well, I have 4 great grandchildren. Great
Wow.
grandchildren. and 4 of them.
Amazing. How many children did you and
I
your
have my
husband have?
son and daughter,
And how old are they?
76 and 72.
76. You could be her son. You could be her son.
Mama, hello.
And then they have children. So you're a great,
Just my son.
just your son. So
Yeah.
so your son has children. So
Yes,
you are a grandmother to them, and then they have children.
yes.
So then you are a great grandmother.
Only 2 greats or not? Great.
Just one, just great
One.
grandmother.
They're great.
And then
and
do they
they
have
gra-
kids yet? They don't have children
No,
yet.
no, no, no.
Because they were just born bat mitzvah. So they're
I
like,
have 4 grandchildren having children.
Okay.
so great. You're a great grandmother. Amazing. So there must have been, I mean, just what you have seen in 100 years of being around from 1925
Oh,
to today.
it's whole new direction, new generations, direction, teaching.
It's a total new world.
I wouldn't want to bring up children today.
Yeah. It's interesting that you say that. I mean, what would
Yeah.
you say was the biggest change in your lifetime or the biggest event that really made you surprised or shocked or
What's happened to the world?
what do you mean by that?
It's, I don't know how best to say it because it's gradual and yet it's there. See, I'm a loss of work.
It's okay.
No, I'm just trying to say, put it to words. It was gradual. I'm here at this facility for 12 years, and I can see a difference
Mhm.
within that period. The people were friendlier before. There was family. And now people are very,
Disconnected?
selfish would be more,
Mhm.
it's me important,
Why do you think that is?
frightened of what's happening,
Hmm.
So the world has gotten
of what's
scary.
happening. Yes, yes, yes.
Hmm.
That's what I think. They're really, me is more important than anybody else. And that's not right.
Hmm.
We were brought up to share,
Mhm.
Mhm.
to knock on doors, and people are hesitant to go to doors.
Yeah, it's interesting. Well, let's talk about what got you here today. So what was-
Well,
yeah. Well, I'm curious, like go back to like 1925, growing up in Brooklyn in a time where war was right around the corner. What was that like for you? What do you remember of that time?
it was different. We played with a, I can remember saying we were talking at the table, stoop ball. We played with a fruit box,
Just basic stuff.
and
sure.
we made a scooter out of it. I mean, if something happened and you fell, you could knock on a door and somebody
Yeah.
would
So
answer.
it was a different America then.
Yeah.
It was, we were aware people.
Yeah.
Now we're not. We're afraid.
What's your best memory as a child?
It's a long, we're going back. It's a
Oh,
stretch.
that's a whole story. Let me tell you of today. That's more
Okay.
important.
Okay.
What was,
Was.
we ain't gonna
Like-
have. No more. It ain't gonna happen.
This is the real Sandy coming through.
I tell you what it is. That's my attitude.
But you met your husband, you were a volunteer in the USO.
Yes.
And you guys met, was it love at first sight?
Well, I was a coach
Hostess?
and hosted. I can't talk.
Oh, I should think
A
so.
hostess. And we were not permitted to
Fraternize?
No, we did, that was that was our purpose. No, but we couldn't go home, could not leave the canteen. But it happened that we both lived on the same train. He was stationed at Hart Island, which is at the end of Pelham Bay,
Mhm.
and I lived in the Bronx. And we had to use the same train.
So you're kind of like an American geisha.
And that's what that's what it was. And so when we left, we had to go on the same train.
So you rode home
We
together.
had to do that.
Wow.
And so he said, "Can I see you on Saturday?" And I liked what I saw. And I said, "Yes." Okay. So now it's Saturday. And I lived on a 2-story building.
Right.
And Mama was living on the second floor. We were living on the second floor. And she's looking out the window, and she looks down and she says, "That must be your sailor coming." And I said, "Ma, get away from that door." Now, that was only one flight up. How long does it take from that window get over to the stairway that he's coming up?
Mhm.
And he's at the door. And she's at the door.
Oh, boy.
And I said, "Mom, get away from the door." And he's at the door. And poor guy, he was dumbfounded. Really, he really was. And I said, "Well, she just won't let me go out with you." "Why?" "Because he's not Jewish." And that was very important.
Mm.
Today, forget it.
Yeah.
But that was the whole story.
So did you
And
go out
he,
that?
and he said, "What can I say to her?" I said, "You have dog tag." And that was the only way we were able to go.
Because he was a sailor and she respected that?
That
Or because the dog tag?
Yeah, it had Hebrew.
Oh, why did his dog tag have Hebrew on it? Was he Jewish?
Yes.
Oh.
That
She
was-
thought he wasn't. She thought that he wasn't.
He was very olive and
Okay.
dark.
He
And
was Sephardic.
Interesting. So
yeah.
his dog tag actually had his
Well,
US
that-
sailor dog tag had
and that
Hebrew on
was
it.
why. And so
Interesting. That's fascinating. And so you meet, and what year was that?
44.
Wow. And did he ever ship off to, was he ever active in?
We were married in 3 months.
Wow.
And he was in the Navy, or he was
Yes,
in the
in the
Navy?
Navy.
Well, see, at that time, Sandy didn't know she lived to be 100. She did things quicker.
Okay.
But I was so, as I say, he had a pharmacy, and he had to sell it when he was drafted.
Well, he was an accomplished guy.
But I mean, I think that's
We
fascinating
did
that
have a wonderful life. We had the Klein pharmacy, and 25 years. But then,
So he was a pharmacist when he got drafted.
yeah,
Did they keep him in the
Yes.
medical corps or no?
yes,
But how fascinating that he's fighting in a war as a Jewish American citizen
yeah.
in a war where Jews were being exterminated. I mean, that had to be such an interesting time in history. What was that
It
like?
was different times. We were married in 3 months.
Wow.
What was that like living in New York City? And obviously, then there was not as much television or internet. How did you know what was happening in the war during that time?
You live every day. You just.
And how did you know? Like, how were you?
You don't know. It's your life. Like here, I don't know what the rest of the day.
You did it moment to moment, day to day, sure.
But
Sure,
you knew
yeah.
that he was going to fight in a war. Like, did you know what was happening in Nazi Germany?
You can't describe this no more than I can, nor you of today. You live it. the best you can.
Mhm.
And as I tell my children and grandchildren, they're bumps in the road and you go around them.
You maneuver.
Mm.
Now, how was he after the 3 month? How soon was he shipped out after that?
He was not. It happened that he had a blooding, he was in a hospital off Bronx.
Okay.
There was a prisoner were being tested
Mhm.
on, I don't know what they were at that time, but that's where he was stationed. And he picked up a blood
Mm.
disease of some kind and was,
So he was stateside.
he,
Just
yes, yes.
Gotcha.
And he was discharged. And that's what happened.
But he had
We were married and December 17th.
Oh, that's today.
That's our anniversary.
happy anniversary.
That's
How
what
many
it was.
years were you married for?
From 44.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so, and then he passed 12 years ago, you said?
12. That's what brought me here.
2012 or 12 years, in 2012 or 12 years ago?
He died in 12.
Same difference.
2012.
2012. Oh, yeah. So we're, yeah,
Yeah.
2012. So I don't do that math. That's married like 80 years, right?
No,
No.
it was 60.
44, 60.
No, 44 and
That's 56.
that's 56
and
and
12,
12.
68, 67.
76.
67 years.
68 if my math is right.
Wow. So what is the secret to staying? Dad, you guys have been married
52 -ish.
52 years. I've been married 10 years. What's the secret to 66 years of marriage?
Oh, you have to live with them. What worked for me did not work for you.
There's no magic bullet.
Oh, no.
That's incredible. And you created such an amazing life together.
Well,
Some water. I'll get some water. Yes.
no, I'm all right.
What would you say are some of your best memories of your 100 years? And I know we've got some incredible
Yes.
photos here.
They were good years, very good years.
Goes by fast, huh?
Well, you can recall every one of them. Each one is important. And that's, I am dry.
I'll get some.
What do you
Right here,
do?
right here.
Ah,
What do you do now? Like, how do you spend your days?
Yeah.
I'll get some water. I'll get some water. Dad, do you know where her office is right next door?
right.
I
Yeah.
want you to see some of the
Yeah,
things.
let's see. Show me. We'll keep recording. Let's see what we have here. And these
First
are
of
photo
all-
albums. Do you mind opening this or no?
Sure, that's what that was Joe.
Oh, wow. Gorgeous. And listener, you can't see some of these pictures, but we're looking at articles.
Do you know about this? The
I
Diamond
do
Club?
not know about the
All
Diamond
right, that's
Club.
what I wanted you to see that.
Okay, so listener, we are looking at some articles and it says the Diamond Club and JFS, Jewish Family Services, bring together beautiful jewels.
These are recipients.
Oh, wow. So
Uh,
tell us about the Diamond
The
Club.
bartender is preparing something special.
The bartender's bringing you a cocktail.
All right.
So you and
These are
Joe.
all recipients. Let me tell you what happened.
Okay.
These are children,
Yeah.
Man, what a
and
full
it
book.
started in, no, these are old.
2002. This says,
This is one of the older books.
so we're looking at articles
Okay.
about the Diamond Club.
In 1985, that's
Yeah.
when it started.
Okay.
Thank you, honey.
Oh, you're so good. It's a
Listener,
self-opening-
you can't see, but we
self-opening
have our own
bottle.
personal bartender today. Thank you, bartender.
So welcome.
Drink up, darling. Drink up.
So we're looking at these photo albums that you can't see.
It started in 1985.
Amazing. And it's children that I believe were in hospice care. Is that what this is? Surgery. Enclose a
Okay.
copy from one
When-
of the.
In 1985. Thank you, honey. The big boys, like we had a pharmacy, the Klein Pharmacy in Albany. and the CVS and Max and all the big companies
The gobbling up. Sure.
gobbled us up. And we said, okay, it's 25 years time.
To sell.
We're going to go.
Gotcha.
Somebody was knocking at our door that was interested in the pharmacy. And we said, we're going to retire. And so now my mother-in-law, my husband's mother
Mhm.
was left alone. And I said, she's coming with us. And we're all going to go down to Florida. Pack
I
up,
told you, sooner or later, everybody comes to Florida.
pack up. That's where we're going. We had never been there.
Oh, boy.
And so we decided we're going to go down. And it happened that I had a friend who, well, that's it. I
That's a different
can't,
story.
I can't jump up.
You can do whatever you
No,
want.
no,
We're
no.
here for you.
No. And so we go down to get the apartment, the condo that we had bought.
What part of Florida? Miami or?
Delray Beach.
Oh, sure, okay.
That was the story I was
Sure.
going to tell you. And so we ended up in Delray, one for her and one for us. And I got involved. I was only 55 at the time.
Mm.
And I'm going to stay home. I have to keep busy.
Sure.
I want to do something. And so I joined Hadassah, or
Mhm.
all the organizations, all the classes, but she was miserable. She had nothing to do.
So she sat home
And
left
she
it.
was bitching. And I said, Joe, before we do anything, we have to find a niche for her.
Mhm.
And went over to the temple and I said, what do you have for the elderly? At that time, I was only 55
Mhm.
and she was 80.
This is your mother-in-law.
Yes. And he said, what do you want? She'll come to the temple. She'll make friends. I said, she doesn't make friends. What are you going to do? He says, I have nothing. Whatever you do, you do. And so I said, okay. Backed up and I went over to Boca Raton to the, what's the name of the, ORT, not the Federation,
Mhm.
Federation. And I said, what do you have for the elderly? At that time, to me, she was 75, 80.
Sure.
And he said, all our monies goes to Federation. And he said, sorry, our
Nothing.
programs are
Mm.
geared to the children. Backed up and I went back to Delray and I went back and I said, okay, just give me a niche in the corner of a social club of the temple, but it has to be the same place every day of the week, every week thereafter. And what room number? The
Mhm.
same exact spot again. And he said, well, I have no rooms like that. I said, then give me the social room. And that's what we did. We went in the corner and that was in 85. And these are dated, it ended until, for me,
Yeah.
for the 2012.
Wow.
And so he said, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with the children, with the women? And I said, I don't know. I have no idea. I do not have that background.
Mhm.
but we've got to find something for her to do.
Yeah, I'm sure she wasn't the only one who needed that kind of help.
And so I then went on every class that I went to, I would stand up. Did you bring your mother? Did you bring your father? Did you know anybody on your walk that on Monday morning there will be a room? Please bring her there Monday morning. What are you going to do with them? And they said, you're going to stay with me. And whatever it is, we'll learn something
Sure.
together. And that's the way it began. And I have books from 85 on.
Wow.
And so what we did, what would you do? So here, this is a newer one. These were people through the years.
So you formed the Diamond Club, and the Diamond Club gave back to the
And
community.
then somebody came, a son, to the grandmother, it was there, from California, and he said, he's wearing a Mickey Mouse hat. And I said, where'd you get that? And he said, I bought it. Oh, wait a minute, the children would love a hat. So we bought material and we made the hats.
Oh my goodness, listener, you can't see this, but there's
And
incredible
they're all
hats.
covered up.
Wow. And these hats were given to children that
In
were
the hospital.
in the hospital. Wow.
Oh, great. I'm sure they love them.
These were the hats.
Amazing.
She was picking two of them. Everyone.
Amazing. And these are hospitals all over the country, it
Look
looks
at-
like. Yeah. Wow. We'll take pictures of these and we'll share them.
You want to take one out? You can.
Oh no, I'll do it after we're done. This is
No,
amazing.
but you see.
So the
Yeah.
Diamond Club spread from Delray Beach, really?
And then on a Friday night, I'm sitting down for Sabbath service. And I said, you know what? These are diamonds. These people are diamonds. That's how we got the name.
That's incredible.
And this
these
is all
books-
covering.
Wow.
So I got companies of misimprints, and
Ah.
these are covered.
Oh, so you got the hats at a discount
Free.
because they were
Nothing.
like they were
They knew what they were getting it
Sure.
for, and they would send it to us. And
because
we-
they couldn't use
and we
them.
covered them.
That's
So you
incredible.
created a mission for yourself.
And you did this
And
for
we did
wow.
dressings for cancer, you know. And they said, well, what are you going to
Amazing.
entertain them?
Yeah.
And I said, well, you're a lawyer. Get up and you're something else, you know. And
He
this
is
what we
something else.
did.
Watch it.
But
That is amazing. What a legacy.
okay.
I
These are
see here.
diamonds.
So,
Here,
oh yeah, the Diamond Club celebrates 15th
Okay.
anniversary.
and this story goes on and on and on.
That's amazing. That must have
Sandy
been-
Klein, founder of the Diamond Club.
That's
Okay, here
incredible.
we are. 25th anniversary.
Wow.
Okay, so now this is
Larry Feldman.
of Subway.
Did you know that? I didn't know that
Oh.
he was the founder of Subway. Larry,
his name?
Larry Feldman?
No, no.
In
Yeah.
Boca Raton.
I had no
And
idea.
his mother and father were Jewish Federation. And he said he's going to under subsidize. And so he
There we go. We're looking at the different pages.
these are all recipients of the hats.
Amazing. Wow.
This is where they got the recommendation.
Incredible.
Sandy is a
Here we
mover and a shaker.
Yeah.
Where's the one I?
So just to be clear, she didn't infringe upon any Disney copyrights, trademarks on mice or vermin of the hat itself.
I must have a newspaper.
It's a major book.
About Larry Feldman.
Yes,
Let me see if I
maybe
can
you
find
have
it
that.
here. Let's see.
It's in the back.
This the big question is, now your mother-in-law, did she enjoy going there?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Wait,
yes.
so I see here that now
I
you
did it
brought,
here.
you did it here.
I did it here.
That's amazing. So you had told us when we first started talking that in 2012 you had a stroke. Is that correct?
Mhm.
And that you were living
I was
independently
so
at the
angry.
time.
I was so angry what happened to me. Not me, you know. And I just talked to myself. And that's what brought me back.
But
I
so
don't-
you
I
had a
don't have
stroke
my
and you,
newspaper
it's
with
okay.
me.
You had a stroke so your husband passed away and he died. What did he die from? What was his ailment?
It was hard. He died.
Okay. So in that same year you had a stroke, is that correct?
That was thereafter. Yeah.
Okay. And then you were incapacitated, you couldn't speak, you had no voice, and you were moved to
I
here.
didn't know at that time, you know, that I was going to come be here. They just picked me up and brought me here. I had no aware of that.
Did you try to speak and nothing came out, or you?
Jabbered.
Did you know you were jabbering? You don't know?
No, I
Okay.
didn't. You don't know that. You
So
don't
you
know
were
that.
rehabilitated here in this
Yes.
facility.
Yes.
How long were you
Therapy.
how long do you think you were without a clear voice?
Well, it's a gradual thing. Even now, you know, but I've had.
You're doing better than some of the people I play poker with.
Well, but what I'm saying is that you just take grateful what you got and you move.
It's good, great attitude.
That's all you can.
What's life like for you now? You're living in this
Oh, I
facility.
have so many things wrong. I have dialysis 3 times a week, but I go. I've taught them canasta here, at least 40 people.
Wow.
I'm still making the teddy bears. You have to see the teddy bears.
You know, are we having a birthday party here in February?
Oh, yeah.
We're coming. We're coming.
Yes.
Saturday night.
I'm here. I'm already here.
Well, they're doing it on January 26th
Okay.
because the entertainer were booked.
I'll be here. You'll be away.
I will be aware.
Yeah, I'll be.
Wait a minute.
Can you
what am I
wait till I come
doing?
back?
Amazing. So this year, when you blow out your birthday candles, the
Yeah.
100 candles, what are you wishing for? You can't tell us. No.
No,
But
let
I
me
mean, like, I
just a
think
moment. Let me
yeah, go
just.
ahead. It's just so incredible that none of us know, how long we have on this earth, but 100 years, gosh, just thinking about the
How's that?
technology that has changed the world. Oh my gosh, and these are
You
incredible.
made those? Oh,
So these are teddy bears that you knit.
here.
You knit these?
oh, show the pic.
She-
Show the picture.
Yeah.
She has a bag of them in
So those are the. And what are these teddy bears used for?
and
Yes.
they go to the children before they go for surgery, and they have a teddy bear.
So it follows them through the process.
That's amazing. I mean, just to think about this full life that you've led, and yet throughout your time, you were continuously giving back and creating memories for other people. It's outstanding.
That's what it's for.
Where does that come from? That desire to give back?
Okay. I've always been a volunteer. My children know that. This is,
Volunteers make a huge difference.
It is. And that's the thing is that
okay, so now it's still here.
Page.
No.
That's Sandy on her iPhone out there.
yes.
She's
No,
had since 1922.
I wanted
yeah.
to,
Yeah.
this was the recipient.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Senior Living Award, Super Senior Award, given to volunteers 70 years of age or older. You have done a lot of different incredible
People
things.
know about it.
Wow. It's amazing what you've done.
But he is keeping the Diamond Circle still on. He's underwriting. The people come on Monday morning with a bus take them back home so that they could come in Delray.
That's
So the
amazing.
legacy continues.
So
Yeah.
what's something that maybe your grandchildren or your great-great-grandchildren don't know about you?
They do.
They
They know.
No secrets?
No secret, nothing.
Oh, they know. They know.
Yeah.
I tell them right along. Life is bumps.
What other advice would you give?
Here I
Yeah.
am. Look.
I've got more. Do you want tissues? I got more.
Now I have.
What other advice would you give to?
That's it. The way it comes, just work with it and go around it. And life is whatever you make it.
What would you say is the biggest historical event that you think had an impact in your life?
Oh, I've been a volunteer since Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, my whole life.
That's amazing.
Councils,
Yeah.
Jewish
The
council.
greatest gift is she gave herself, and she was
Yeah.
sincere,
Yeah.
and she created something which is still living today.
That's amazing. It's so incredible that you have led such this incredible full life and so many more years to live and to create and what you've done and how you are. I feel grateful that I've had the chance to sit down and learn
Thank
from
you.
you and talk with you. I love this. It's amazing. Thank you for being part of our story.
Yeah, but I
Thank
feel I'm
you.
not doing enough.
You aren't.
You have now you know that you got to get going.
You set the bar too high.
It's never too late, right? It's never too
Well,
late to
my
start
son
volunteering.
is just very much like that. He is retired CEO of Blue Cross, giving of himself.
Wow,
Yes.
countless kids.
I
Yeah.
love that. And do you see by living here, so you're in a senior facility, you're living
But
here,
they're aware of it.
but I mean, like here, now you've made new friendships. You've started the teddy bear thing here.
Well, I just keep going.
I love that.
Don't look forward, don't look back.
That's right.
I love that. Are we gonna, 100 years old? I don't know if they still do it, but on the Today Show, isn't it the Smuckers that you get to be? Do they still do that?
They used to. I did get 100 a long time ago. I got an anniversary. I think on our 50th anniversary, we got a recognition from the president
Yeah.
at that time.
Who was the president at that time?
I don't know.
My
I don't know.
husband's
That's not
English.
important.
Well, my husband is English. And so they do the same thing there, the monarchy, where the queen, well, now the king, will send you something. And we did that for,
I got that.
yeah, it's nice to have that. When my daughter was born, we had a note from the president at that time as well, too, that we got, and it's framed in her room. And she knows that she feels like it's, she would,
Well, look who's
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Well, thank you, Sandy, for sharing
Thank
with
you.
us and telling us about your story.
Thank
And
you.
I just think it's incredible. And I love what you're doing. And I love the teddy bears.
You
How can we
see,
help?
look,
Pauline Grable had knee surgery, but that did not stop her from working in Kuwait. Okay.
How can we help you with your mission to getting the teddy bears or the hats? What can we do?
well, there's many hospitals with children for the same idea. That's all they have to do. I have the instructions. I can show you the packet that I would give you,
Yeah.
but
I would love to tell me if this would be a good birthday present for you. I would love to help you in that department and in creating the teddy bears. So I would love to get some more volunteers to help you make teddy bears,
no,
to
let
pass it
them
on to my generation
let
making
them
them.
do their own. Let them
Sure.
sit there
Yeah.
because I don't get too many people
Mhm.
willing to do it. And so we have about 3 or 4. You have to see the bag. I'll
Can I come when the next time that you're
right
doing
now,
it?
go into Jay's.
Mhm.
We'll go in a little bit, but I would like to come and volunteer and bring
We
some
do it
friends to
at
do that.
home.
Oh, at home?
Big stage.
Here. I would love to be able to come and learn from you how to do that.
I'll be happy to give you a package.
Pass the torch.
Yep, I would love that. And I would
Come
like,
back to my apartment right now.
hey,
That's the best offer I've had
I
all
haven't
day.
had that in a long time.
Oh, that's right.
We will. Well, listener, we're gonna end here, and we are going to make that commitment to caring and continuing and helping and
It's-
assisting and doing
It's
that.
given to children.
Oh, it's huge.
Now, David is living down in Fort Myers.
Okay.
Actually, he's the hospital volunteering on the
This is your son?
yeah,
Mhm.
and he's a recipient of it.
Amazing.
I think Sandy's gonna get a
Yeah,
call for
she's- she
He
safari.
is getting, so we
Safari.
apologize to Paige, who is looking for Sandy to go play canasta with her. So we're gonna
No.
end our episode here. Sandy, thank you so much.
If you want to go back to my,
I would love to go and see how we can do that, but we'll end the recording here.
all
Thank you
right,
for being
very
part of
good.
our story. Thank
What
you for
happens here
everything.
stays here.
I
We
thank
love
you
it.
so
Yeah,
much.
thank you.
So, I'm just curious, like I'll ask you again. So like people always think you have to like eat healthy and exercise.
You must have an incredible longevity routine that when you wake up and the
My
smoothies
motto is
there's the motto. Listen to this.
exercise can kill you.
No, life can kill you.
Oh, that's so funny. I
Yeah.
mean, but like now, do you read? I know you do. I mean, like you were just talking about, no.
I'm ashamed to tell you all the things that are wrong with me.
Well, obviously they're
Kidney,
right.
Heart,
You
dialysis.
need like a redo.
No, but I mean, like 100 years,
she
your
was
body
fine.
has been through that. I would never, first of all, meeting you, have guessed that you were 99 years old. I would never have guessed that in a million years. Like it's amazing.
I do watch.
You're a great
what
dermatologist.
I do my diet for the dialysis. I do. I watch. And
All right, let's do this. What is your favorite song of all time?
my soul,
Song.
yeah,
No.
I wouldn't call any.
Favorite
She loves
movie?
them all, loves them
Favorite
all.
movie? Do you have a
No,
favorite
no,
movie?
no.
Best movie
I
star.
had no time for
Best
that.
movie star.
Oh,
Well
movie.
done.
Oh, movie star crush. Who is your movie star crush?
No,
Joe.
I never fought.
No.
I
No.
cannot remember Jeopardy and stuff like that.
Listen, I don't have any dog tags, but are you free for dinner Saturday?
I know.
He's still married.
We get a Subway sandwich. We hang out a little bit,
That's right, exactly.
What was your wedding song?
I don't remember, honey. That's
She remembers the important stuff.
I love it. I think it's like so. I think you're
I
amazing.
remember that was a funny story. I think it was funny at that time. It was when we left for the wedding, and we went up to Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls.
Oh, yeah.
Slowly I turn.
Oh,
Step by step.
Oh yes, and I'm wearing my little heels,
Right.
dressed up,
Mm.
and we go on the train.
Did he ever once say, honey, jump in this barrel?
And then we didn't get that far. And then they got to Niagara Falls, and I get off at the train,
Right.
and the snow is
Oh, you.
that high, and I'm wearing my little heels.
Oh,
Oh yeah, because it's December 17th, so it's the middle of
That's
winter
right.
for.
That's what it was.
Oh,
what do you
my
do then? What can you do?
The first thing I wanted galoshes. I had boots I needed at that time. They didn't call them boots. They
Yeah,
called them
galoshes,
galoshes.
yeah. Wow. Did you go on a honeymoon?
That wasn't.
That was
Niagara
Niagara
Falls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And you took the train there, you said.
Sure.
I still have never been there.
I've never been there either.
Mom was there.
Yeah, I've never been there. We'll have to do that. We'll go to Niagara Falls. I've never done that.
You get those videos.
David's been.
Get the meta glasses.
Did Mom and David go together? My husband's been. His wife has been. I wonder if they went together.
This is not your story, Jaime.
Oh yeah. That's
I know.
I
But
love
really, it's been a good life. It has. And I look for the good parts.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you've created an incredible family. Amazing. like children who have done so much. You've got grandchildren now and great grand, and then you've got all your friends here that are blowing up your phone.
I've made friends many years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's amazing. What was your maiden name?
Well, that was a long story.
Short name, but long story.
Raskin.
Raskin.
But Grandpa was Ruskin, R-U. My father and mother were Ruskin, R-O. But we were brought up as Ruskin, R-A. So what can I tell
You know, you realize there is a town in Florida called Ruskin, where they grow fabulous tomatoes?
We've got, yes.
I'll take a dozen.
None of ours, that was not my family.
Yeah.
No.
But it's interesting because you also, like, I'm thinking about so if you were born in 25 and you got married in 44, you were 19 years old when you got married.
I told you.
Yeah.
He had to wait until I grew up.
How much older is he than you? How much older was he than you? How many years older was he than you, Joe?
10.
Oh, 10 years. Okay, yeah. My husband's 8 years older than me. Yeah.
He waited for me to grow up.
It was the law.
Yeah, he had to. Oh my God, incredible. Well, thank you, Sandy. I love this.
Well, if you want to come back and I was going to show you my artwork.
Oh yeah, so tell us, what kind of art do you do?
I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
It reminds me of Nana. My dad's mom was very much like you.
Come on. Yeah, this is a thank you.
Oh, that's the kids getting the teddy bears.
Yeah, it's gonna make you feel good.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And for like children that are in such a scary moment to get something that just gives them that smile and that comfort, it's incredible.
Somebody said, can you make a dinosaur? Sure, I can make a dinosaur.
How do you get the instructions? You Google them and you
I
find a
look
way?
through in here.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going in for my last colonoscopy sometime in
You'd like
February.
one?
I would love one.
Well,
What kind of animal do you want?
I want a dragon.
Not a gorilla?
I
Yeah,
have
this
been
is gonna be fabulous.
I have been in plays here. Oh, this is another thing. Go back.
This woman is so busy.
I mean, like, oh, that's Snoopy.
Well, it looks a little like Snoopy. It's not really Snoopy. It just looks like it is Snoopy.
They're
These are
incredible. They're
Okay.
amazing. Wow, just to show, oh,
This
that's
man-
lovely.
Had been here. He was 106.
106?
Is he driving?
He brought his lady friend with him.
Oh, how old is she?
He died.
She's still here?
No, he died.
Yeah, I think this is a wild and crazy place.
I know.
Wait a minute.
But you said there's multiple people that live here that are 100 years
This-
old. Oh, that's gorgeous. Is that what? So can I show the listeners? So I'm gonna show. This is the
No.
artwork. Is it drawing? Is it
Paperwork?
painting or is it drawing?
Paint.
Oh, that's paint?
Wow.
Wow. That's incredible. Are you commissioning your pieces out? I mean, so you paint, you did teddy bears, you did the diamond
Come on.
club.
I'm
Oh,
not
here we go.
open that up.
I'll help you. I love that you
Am
have
I
this
too
like
heavy?
smartphone. Yeah, these are all the ones. These are the ones.
No. Go ahead. No,
Hold on.
go-
Hold
get
on.
rid of this. Then I'm going to get
Do you want
to
Is
that.
there an album that you want to look at? Here
I
you go.
want my album.
All right, here's albums. Is it decoration?
That's what I want, my album.
Oh, there's your
my
albums.
art.
So keep going over and we'll look for your art. Keep going over. There you go. Artwork. All right. Oh, wow.
Somebody,
Here you go. And you
I'm
can just like
doing-
that. These are all like that's all of you? That's
right.
amazing. Listener, there's like incredible artwork. I mean, you are just an incredibly talented human.
what did I tell you? I'm a goddamn it. Come on, go back. I
Wow.
work too fast.
What don't you do?
Where are these art pieces? You have these pieces upstairs?
Just a minute, one at a time.
She's teaching us to slow down and
Here's
live
one.
longer.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Where do you have all these artwork? Where is it all?
You know what happens? They look on coming to my apartment.
Right.
Oh, I like that. All right, take it.
A freebie.
Take it.
Wow.
Watch for Sandy's new website, sponsored by Jamie and Stan.
That's beautiful. I want that one.
That's gone.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, I want that one.
That's mine.
That's gone. It's gone.
It's
Oh.
gone?
I think we need to go shopping, Dad. We need to go upstairs and see what we have. This is
Come
so cool.
She wants
turn around.
to-
And so here's my question. Do you like follow someone teaching you that or it just comes to your
We have
mind?
one here. Somebody, one of the students.
She wants to show us her etching.
Okay, we'll go.
Turn it
We'll go.
around.
Oh, here we go. There you go.
Really very unique
God.
stuff.
And that's the one who's calling.
Paige is a friend of yours?
You know what this
Does
is?
Paige live right here? I saw
Yes,
Laura's page on
yes,
it.
yes. This is,
Amazing.
I like that.
this is,
This artwork is incredible. If you could see this, I don't think I've ever
this is.
done any
um,
art like this before in my life.
At the seashore. That's what she does. She gives us a theme every month. Do whatever you want to do, you know, but I want black,
Show that.
A
on
white
camera.
on-
That's great.
white on black. And it would be,
So you have someone that comes here to the facility, one of the programs that teaches you how to paint.
she's a student,
Resident?
patient. Yeah,
Oh, wow. So that was her background. She was an
That's
artist.
yours too?
Yeah, see it.
yeah, this is a funny one.
It's incredible.
It's mine. I love that.
They are looking at the woman and she's looking to see,
Did you give that away yet?
That's incredible.
that's a funny one. I
Is
don't
it
like
the-
that one.
I like it. I'll take it off your hands.
Those are so great. Let me show this one
Are we
too.
taking advantage of a centenarian?
That's what it is.
Is that what it's called? A centenarian?
Well, she's not there yet.
Centenarian or centenarian?
Centenarian.
So it's like
I'm a-
100 generations.
I'm a septuagenarian.
This
Seven.
one, Faye,
Because it's 70.
Paige took that away.
Wow.
I think she's
I
calling.
know where Paige lives.
She's calling to
And this
return.
was-
She's calling to return.
I made one for,
These are
A granddaughter.
amazing.
that was
Beautiful.
mommy and
The
scolding.
sand herring.
Show it again. You have to see this.
This artwork, you're not. I mean, this is like incredible artwork. You are amazing, Sandy.
I want that funny one. It's great.
I know. So, and it's like it's all different
I
styles.
love that little
But I
guy.
just think it's amazing that you're
Great
like
stuff.
doing.
Do you sketch it first and paint it?
Oh, let me show. Look at this.
Sandy, do you sketch it first then paint it? Wow.
It's
Yeah.
incredible. You are very talented. And this talent of painting didn't happen until you came here, until you lived here.
I
You never
had
painted before.
profession. Never.
Oh,
Very reward.
it's amazing.
I need the therapeutic benefits of that.
You need to do, yeah. You might have a talent that we're not aware of yet.
Great stuff. He was on my windowsill last week.
Somebody, yeah, that's what she
Yeah,
said. She said, can you do a red cardinal? Sure, why not? I'll try. And
And like you just did that. You just sat down and painted that.
Show it again to our listeners.
Okay, so like I just want you to know if I tried to even draw a cardinal, you would not know it was a cardinal. She just sat down and drew this. So if you're only listening on Apple or Amazon or Spotify, you have to go to YouTube because to see this artwork, it's
See, for me to do
incredible.
that, I would have to catch the bird, put him in a book, done.
That's what you have to do.
That's called a still life. A very still life.
very,
Excellent.
okay, now
Amazing.
wait a minute. Where's my
I
apple?
couldn't do it with my
amazing.
dominant hand.
I couldn't do it even like
Well,
I
We really haven't explored those parts of our creativity. So with a good
Yeah.
instructor, the instructor must be great also.
she's amazing. How old is the instructor?
600. She's an immortal. She taught Picasso,
Why don't I see
Mm.
that?
Monet.
These were some of the decorations
Too
I
late.
used to do. These are some of the decorations.
Wow. So you make decorations, you paint. You're making me feel very inadequate at 46.
You want to see, you were
You're
real,
46?
I mean, it's incredible. Like I just am like,
46, 76, 99.
yeah,
where's,
we literally are like your grandchildren and your children.
what do they want?
Because like, so he could be your son and I could be your
Sure.
granddaughter.
Why
Hey, mama.
My heart will take it. No, I'm trying to find,
I hope your
when
family
I
enjoys-
came here
Yeah.
in the beginning,
Are we recording it?
I was knitting. Okay, now I'm going to show you. And somebody said, would you make me a sweater? Oh,
how
sure,
rude.
why not? You want to, how old? Well, she's a 12 or 2 or whatever. All right. Okay.
You made those sweaters?
Man,
How long does it take to make a sweater like that?
Wait. These,
Oh my gosh.
really
If you could
superb.
see what we're seeing, these are not just sweaters. These
You
are
mean
like,
these are all your creations? Holy crap. Sorry.
how long does it take to make one sweater?
week, 10 days. Okay, but that's
You,
not
you,
funny.
this is unbelievable. Can I,
Oh, they're gorgeous.
She has 2 doggies.
let me just
so-
share this picture. Oh, no, okay, just kidding.
These are
Okay.
fabulous.
Now comes the fun. The daddy was the doctor.
Oh, that's so
So the teddy bear.
cute.
Oh my.
Oh
You
my
gave this all away?
gosh. Just, wow.
She has no revenue stream
So-
from this.
When you're knitting, are you sitting in like, you
This,
just,
excuse me, this is 2 men
it's like a
that
puller.
have their own, they're married
Right.
and they have
That's Paddington, huh?
adopted a baby,
Oh my God.
but they're in the arts. So I made him
That's
a
incredible.
red carpet.
That's
Great
incredible. I don't even
creativity,
know. I
great
can't even like
stuff.
sew a button back on. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. A baseball. These are amazing.
Wait, this is Blue Cross, a blueprint.
Can I
He's a
please, I'm gonna
draftsman.
share this picture with us. Like this is, you have to see like how amazing these are.
Tell me, I
Hold on,
had to
let's
do it.
see. Like incredibly
creations.
amazing
This is
design
superb.
And you know what?
that she knitted. I can't even, literally, I cannot sew on a button.
And did you make this before the Diamond Club was
Look at
established?
that. Oh my
No,
God.
here.
These are
Wow.
incredible,
I had nothing to
Sandy.
do.
Jamie, we've discovered a sweatshop right here at Coburg.
Viva.
They're in, no child labor,
Wait,
old
wait,
people
wait.
labor. It's
I know.
terrible.
Is it, I mean, is there laws protecting seniors from
No.
sweatshops?
Wait, this is
The-
a mommy was an
Oh.
ophthalmologist, and a daddy.
A week
So
to
I
make
feel
that?
like that has been lost on today's
Right.
world. Like no one sits down and really, does anyone sit down and knit anymore?
I sit down a lot.
And you're a knit, so.
Look at this.
Twit.
A
twit.
twit.
This is great stuff. She has the zipper in the back.
Yes, that has
Wow.
a zipper with the hood.
I need to learn how to knit. Oh,
How
I
about
like that
a
green
How
one.
about a 42 medium?
Now I have a funny, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
We could have made you rich.
I know.
No one does this kind of
This,
stuff.
this,
No.
this went to Israel. She wanted a Mickey Mouse.
You
It
could
only
be
looks a
selling
little like
these,
Mickey.
yeah.
It's not really like a Mickey. It's
Yeah, don't worry, Disney. We're not knocking it off. Yeah.
Wait, I have to see.
I mean, these are like
This is
so
the funny-
incredible.
This is for the rabbi's wife. So I gave her an olive baked
Oh
gimel.
my God.
Yums.
That's incredible.
These
Look at
machine
the
washable.
intricate details of that.
And they're machine washable.
These are just
Yeah.
absolutely, I mean, these are just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at the intricate detail of these. It's,
Whatever you tell
Is
me,
it-
I had to do.
oh,
Really
look
gorgeous.
at that. I mean, is it hard to knit? I kind of feel like I want to pick it up. Are you allowed to travel on an airplane with
What?
knitting needles?
That time.
I can't. Oh, look at that. It's like, oh my gosh.
Wait,
Can you travel with knitting needles on an airplane?
This is, sure. This
You
is,
put them in your hair like the hairpins.
this
Look at
is
that.
an Indian woman
These are
asked
spectacular.
me a white tiger. I said, what?
And you did
Where
it.
am I gonna find you a white tiger?
And then you did
And
it.
that's what I did.
You just make it as you knit. You just keep doing the stuff.
All right, I'll tell you what it is. I look at my computer and I take a.
This is Sandy behind the scenes.
And that's what it is. I see
An image.
A pattern.
no.
Sounds
wait.
like.
No, stop.
You
It's
can
a-
tell them to shut up.
Everyone else does.
It's a, when you
A template.
attempt, that's
See,
the word.
Good thing she didn't
Exactly.
say, tell me to shut
That's
up.
what
I
you
like it.
Yes. And I do it on printing, on a graph,
Right.
and then I
Oh.
can count.
Wow.
Yeah. That's amazing.
That's how I do it.
So we were talking earlier about, exercise and when you're reading, this is what
That's
just
med-
keeps like
That's
that is,
meditative work.
yeah, that
You're
is
focused.
like,
That's one.
that's
Wait.
amazing.
Wait, if it doesn't have the buttons, I
Yeah.
have more stitches. I have more I can go all the way
Wow.
across.
So you spent your money,
And
you
this
made,
is only half.
you spent
I
your
can
money,
only-
you've made it, you gave them away.
No, I asked you to make a donation to Aviva.
That's great. Wow.
That's
That's
incredible.
what it is. That's why I brought them
And
to show.
you're still making them though.
I can do that. I could do
They're
that.
spectacular.
Wow.
What did I tell you? God damn it.
She's like,
She
God
said she's a
damn
goddamn
it.
it more than once. Sandy, well, you know what I say to that? God damn it.
I told you.
We shouldn't do that.
You're amazing. You are. You're absolutely amazing. And
You're going to her party and you're doing
Yes.
video stuff for me.
I'm going to go to your party. Yeah, I'm inviting myself. Is that okay?
Come.
I'll be
Put on the
I'll be
calendar.
out of town.
Amazing. Thank
Can you
you.
wait till I come back?
No.
I'll try. I'll try.
Hey, thank you for tuning into today's What's Your Story podcast.
To learn more or share your story, go to jamiemarco.com. That's www.jaimemarco.com. And we will see you next time.